The outpouring of grief over the death of iconic performer David Bowie continues worldwide. Musicians, artists and even politicians have remembered him as a revolutionary who changed music forever. Fans have since gathered in the South London suburb where Bowie was born.
In the centre of Brixton, David Bowie's birthplace, a crowd of thousands, grieving fans.
I just loved his music, I loved him.
A street mural of the singer, now a shrine.
He was more than an artist.
Yeah.
He superseded that. You know, he was a real person, creative.
That creative genius moved many.
He probably saved my life, just through his lyrics and songs and attitude. When I was a troubled teenager.
Bowie celebrated here too. Constantly reinventing himself, he was a musical icon and hero for more than 50 years.
He was a master of reinvention, and one of the things that's so incredible is almost all his reinventions were incredible successes and worked brilliantly.
A performer who gave permission to people to live their lives differently.
Rebel, rebel, how could I know?
In Berlin, his creative escape in the 70s, more mourned.
Es ist eigentlich ein Nachkrieg, auf den ich mein ganzes Leben gefürchtet habe, weil für mich der größte Vorbild überhaupt in meinem Leben war.
Bowie composed some of his most powerful songs here, a trilogy of albums with critically acclaimed producer Brian Eno, who said he received an email from Bowie a week ago. "Thank you for our good times, Brian. They will never rot." Eno said he now realised his friend was saying goodbye. Iggy Pop. David's friendship was the light of my life. I never met such a brilliant person. He was the best there is. The Vatican played on Bowie's lyrics. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. While the German Foreign Office thanked him for helping bring down the Berlin Wall. Family knew that David Bowie was slipping away. His son Duncan Jones confirmed his death in a tweet. His wife, former supermodel Iman, has made no appearance but posted this before his death. The struggle is real, but so is God. Sometimes you will never know the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Bowie died 2 days after the release of his latest album, a parting gift to the world, with this message.
Look up here, I'm in heaven.
It's believed he died in his New York apartment, now another shrine for a superstar.
We all loved him, and it's heartbreaking.
Alicia Gates, SBS World News.
Wales played host to another worldly figure.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
The video for David Bowie's smash hit, Let's Dance, putting the town of Corinda on the world stage and giving a voice to Indigenous Australians.
My idea was to present an Indigenous people in a capitalist, white, mainly white society.
Bowie first visited Australia in 1978. He played here 4 times to packed stadiums, but the love affair began much earlier. 12-year-old Bowie was captivated by a record cover depicting Uluru.
I saw these stars crashing down.
He moved to Sydney in the 80s in distinctive style. Bowie filmed the at times risque China Girl video here in Sydney's Chinatown district. It was described as a very simple, very direct statement against racism. The New Zealand-based China Girl says the role changed her life forever.
I'm totally blessed to have worked with such an iconic person. I'll take that to my grave too.
For Asian Australians or Asian New Zealanders who still are underrepresented in mainstream media, for him to make a clip with Ji Ling as he did at that time was really gave visibility to people who are considered minorities.
Bowie tribute artist and musician Jeff Duff lived next door to the pop culture force in Sydney's Elizabeth Bay.
I actually started crying. I was really emotional.
His tribute shows are now selling out.
I don't think there'll ever be another person like him. There might be somebody, up there, you know, no, like an eternal starman that hasn't arrived here yet.
A bittersweet consolation for one of many lifelong fans. Hannah Sinclair, SBS World News.
Look up here, I'm in heaven. I've got scars